It's a nice bit of Zebrawood. It's just a 4x4 by 2-inch piece. It's not very large at all. And I'm going to get this turning on the lathe just to see if I can get the grain structure. It's quite a nice piece actually. Let's mark the centre for both sides of this piece of wood. Always punch a hole in each of the centres. It's great to locate on the centre of the lathe. Piece is now centred between centres, and just be sure that all the tools before you start are extremely sharp. This wood is fairly hard, and it's going to need to make a little rounder than this square. So we've got a nice looking tenon on the bottom here. Not going to worry about any of the tool marks or the rest of the bolt at this stage. Getting it turned around in the lathe, and then we'll neaten up the outside. Grain pattern is looking extremely nice on this. What I was told was Zebrawood. I'm not beginning to think it is actually. Usually Zebrawood's grain structure spacing is a lot more finer than this. Anyway, we'll keep going. We'll see how it all turns out. So there's the outside all shaped up, a very cheese looking shape, and the inside I'm going to hollow out under the lip. And purpose of this small bowl here is for a salt bowl in the kitchen. So all food safe products for finishing, That's where the Acks paste and Acks polish comes in. Food safe materials, and I'll probably use a little bit of sanding sealer before those are applied. It doesn't have to be shiny, but it needs to be super smooth, and there shouldn't be any cracks. So getting back to what this wood is, Zebrawood, I don't know. Jury's out again, I guess. If you guys can put in the comments below what you think it might be, it'll be great. Great help for me, great help for everyone watching. Onwards and upwards. Okay, so that's the inside hollowed out. There's a few tool marks here that will come out with the sanding process. And as usual, I won't go into the great details other than the fact I usually start around 120 grit and go through to 320. So I'm not going right through to the bottom of this bowl, and I'm certainly going to leave the walls fairly thick on this, about a half an inch in the top of the curve here. And it's only going to hold salt, of course, so you don't want a lot in there, but you want the most of the bowl weight to hold down the lightness of the salt and the content so that it doesn't, tip over and salt goes everywhere. So we just want to get that as much as it can. It's as deep as it's going to be, and we'll get it sanded out. There it is, sanded back to 320, and using the Mylands, let's get it in front, using the Mylands sanding sealer, and it's already got a single coat on that. You just need one coat of it. It's already dries in about a minute. Now putting on the Acks paste and polish. And then finally the Acks polishing, restoring pasting wax. As I say, food safe materials. That's a very small friction chuck that I put onto the chuck. A bit of foam here. For the small bowls anyway, what I do is just get a friction chuck like this, and I bring the tailstock right up into the rear of the bowl here and press it hard against that. So it's good purchase, and lock it down. So that should spin nice and even, which it is. And so we're going to take off the foot, obviously, and get the bottom finished off. Whole project probably took about an hour, and it came out very nice for a kitchen salt bowl. So you can see on the inside, completely smooth, no tool marks on this one. The grain structure, if it is Zebrawood, I was told it was, but I don't know, I'm still out. The Zebrawood's usually a darker colour than this. This is very light. If you look very closely at the grain structure here, let's get it in focus so that we can see right up close. Yeah, it does look like Zebrawood, but it's a very light type of wood. Maybe it's sort of been cut out of the sapwood, I don't know. But anyway, 3-inch diameter, 4-inch overall size, 1.75 inches high. The maker's batch on the bottom there, and it sits very smooth and flat on the bench top. So there you have it, guys. Another project done. It was a quick one. It was something I was asked to do, and thought I'd get out to the workshop. And it's only about an hour's job, and she turned out pretty well. Till next week, guys. Hopefully you join me. See ya. Cheers.